Yo, it's Super Mario Brothers 2. This isn't working. The select button isn't working. Fuck. What? Wait, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't working. Hey! I'm gonna play as Luigi, because Luigi's my boy. Ugh. Fuck. Alright, off to a bad start. I guess I should show this off. That is a poisonous mushroom. This is the very first time that's ever shown up. And it will kill you. This is known as the Lost Levels in America, but to the Japanese folk, it was just Super Mario Brothers 2. As we ended up getting Doki Doki Panic as our Super Mario Brothers 2. It's a lot slipperier than I remember Mario being. Oh god! Oh jeez. Boy, g'day. Think I can make this jump? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it! Oh, I'm the best and the worst. Alright, no more hecking around. Alright, this time I can get this mushroom without activating the Koopa. I think the Koopas get up faster in this game than the original. It's interesting. Interesting. Is it still there? No, it goes away. I don't remember that much about this game. It's a good game though. I mean, it's not a good game. Like, it's not as good as the first Mario game. It's a lot harder, which is like subjective on whether that's good or not. But like the big deal is that just I just think the design is a lot less clean. Fuck. Oh man. I haven't played this in such a long time, but that's really an excuse for how fucking horrible I'm playing. Alright. This is a secret pipe. Is there like a secret coin block somewhere here? Am I crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy. Yeah, it's something sad. You can't get 1-ups on the flagpole in this or the first game. I wonder when that was first originated. I never really thought about that. Because it's just so second nature for the top of the flagpole to give 1-ups to me that I just thought that, oh, it must have always been a Mario staple, but fucking Super Mario Brothers 3 didn't have that because it didn't have a flagpole-like thing. So I guess Super Mario World was the first one to be like that. I feel like one of those was a multiple coin block, and I could use all the extra lives I can get. Okay, so whether I get this or not, I should definitely show it off. What the fuck? Oh, whoops, I guess I got it. This is a warp zone. You may recognize this from the original Super Mario Brothers. The original G. And, yeah, you know, it's just, I get 3 levels to go. Only one, actually, this time, and it only goes to 3. I've never beaten this game, by the way. I'm way too much of a baby man for that to happen. And then I believe there's a warp zone that's like, that like trolls you in this one. upsetting. It's very upsetting. Yeah, this was just a bad idea. I'm not nearly good enough at this game to beat it. Right. Yeah. I want to do that, because I believe one of these... I don't really care about the Starman. I'm looking for mushrooms. I guess I was wrong. Okay, there's a poison mushroom. I think there's a mushroom in one of these. I believe it's this one, so I need... There we go. It's down this pipe. Oh, I get the feeling it's nothing good. Yeah, I don't think any of these have anything. Anything here? No. Oh god, nothing good, nothing good. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Alright, so this will warp me back to the first world, which is not something I want, so... Jeez. What's really funny about that area, though, is that it's actually on the other side of the flagpole in this level. Meaning that if you... There's a trick where you can go high enough past the flagpole. There's a few different ways to pull that off. And that's game over. I believe you get 3 retries. I'm an idiot. You get like 3 continues. I'm an idiot. Alright, speedrun time. It's very upsetting. Alright, don't care about coins. I want this 1-up though. I might as well just show off over here now. Is there more 1-up mushrooms? No. That was close. I was sure I was dead there. Ah, really? Okay. Sorry if I sound a little bad. I'm kind of a sick child right now. I'm really curious if I should be taking the fuck you. I'm wondering if I should take the shortcut or not. I kind of want to show off the levels in between, but at the same time, I don't know them at all. Ah, fuck. Alright, so there's the shortcut. Fuck that. I'm just going. I kind of wanted to do that though. Fuck. I want to skip all this. I don't want to skip all this. It feels so mean to like the people who made this game and like put all that time and effort into it just to skip over all their hard work. Oh jeez, that was weird. I believe there's a shortcut up there too. Guess I might as well show that off if I can. Man, I'm a fucking idiot! Alright. Okay. Sweet. I'm glad. I'm glad. I am so happy. I am just plumb tuckered out from all this joy that I'm feeling throughout my body, coursing through it as I enjoy this great video game that I spent money on. Oh, that's a warp pipe. I can go through that. Okay. What? Oh. What warps are over here? Just one? Just to level 2. Alright. I'll show off a little bit of World 2. As the kids are calling it. So this world's a bit weird because it reminds me of... It's like they just skipped... There's kind of a pacing... This level's weird because there's kind of a pacing to Mario games. And this game kind of like weirds it up. Like, this is a level you'd expect to see, like, maybe World 3, but probably like World 4, World 5. It just doesn't feel like a World 2, you know? Something kind of weird about it. It's not necessarily bad. In fact, I kind of like it when something like goes out of the box. That was a warp pipe. Let's see if it's... And I died. And I'm a dead man. Let's continue. Oh. All right. Oh, whoa. What, really? I didn't know that. You can, like... You get, like, a time of jump. You get, like, a double jump frame. I just want to go fast, man. Like, playing this game, it just makes me want to go fast. Yeah, like that. That was enjoyable. I liked doing that. But man, there's just so much stuff that says no, you can't go. You can't go. You just can't go fast. Alright. I think after this, I'm just gonna reset. Skip to. This was a failure. I'm gonna do this. All right. I'm going to complete this level for your viewing pleasure. I'm going to do it all while jumping backwards. Fuck, I already messed it up. Alright. Let's gain some momentum. Backwards jump. That was fun. Too bad I missed the power up. I did it! I did it again. Do I have infinite continues? Is that how this works? I don't remember this game well enough. Like, was it harder, but, like, to compensate, they gave you infinite continues? That'd be interesting. I'd be down for that. I'd be down if Nintendo, like, came out and were like, alright, we're gonna make a really hard, like, back to its roots hard, Mario game. But here's the twist. We're gonna give you infinite lives. There's another poison mushroom, I guess. It's there to try and ruin my day and make me even more clinically depressed. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! I'm going to die! I didn't die. Oh, I didn't die. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't die. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, God. Praying to God over a video game. That's what we do here. It's what God intended when He put us on this green, beautiful blue earth. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. The earth is flat. Going to World 2's 2 lives, 222. That's why I like to call my blue kazoo is 222. After the famous run I made where I beat the game after going 222 in Super Mario Bros. 2. That's what I like to do. Rhyme. Let's rhyme a little bit more. How about we do a few more rhymes, man? You know what game I've been playing recently that I've stopped playing because I fucking hate it? Alright, Peace Walker. Not Peace Walker. Peace Walker's alright. I like that game. Phantom Pain in the Metal Gear Solid series. I hate that game so much, and let me explain to you why. Because there is so much fucking nothing in that game. I start the game up, and I just fucking do nothing. I have to walk to every mission I want to go to, or I have to go to the helicopter and wait, and I just fucking died in this video game. Like, there's so much walking, and they give you a horse, and like they give you shit to do with like I fucking did it again. They give you a bunch of shit to do with like oh yeah, I think you have infinite continues in this game. They give you a bunch of shit to do. Like they give you like a Walkman, and that way you can like listen to tapes on the go. So when you're like, you know, walking these insane distances that shouldn't be in the game, you get to listen to the fucking worst way you could tell a story, which is having just pre-recorded messages of people literally just telling you the events of the game. There is so little character development in that game. You know Ocelot, the best character in Metal Gear Solid ever? He's fucking not a character in that game. He's like not in that game. He's so boring. It's fucking crazy. I legitimately can't handle how much they took my favorite character from Metal Gear Solid 3 and made him boring. He is so fucking boring. Like, I can't express enough how like, he just comes on and I'm just like, oh, he's just a guy. That's probably my biggest problem with Snake as well. You are playing not as Solid Snake, you are playing as just a guy. Spoilers, I guess, because you are just a fucking guy in that game. Just some random guy. And, like, you feel like some random fucking guy when playing that game. I don't feel like Solid Snake. I want to feel like Solid... It happened! It happened again. I got greedy, you know? Like, there's some other problems with it. Like, I hate the skulls. They're probably the worst boss fight, if you can even really call them that, in all of the Metal Gear, like, ever. Like, they're so boring, and there's so many of them, and they're just so fucking overpowered. They have no character at all. They're just there. They feel like Hammer Brothers. They are Hammer Brothers. There's nothing interesting about them. They're just strong. Like Hammer Brothers are like, I don't know, man. I shouldn't be making allusions between like a platforming game and a fucking third-person stealth shooter, but I'm just saying that they're like as important to the plot of Metal Gear as Hammer Brothers are important to the plot of Mario. Hammer Brothers could have never existed, and Mario would have been like almost the same, honestly. Alright, come on. Now touch me, baby. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? What was that promise that you made? I'm gonna love you. I love that song. This is a good song. Ooh, 1-Up Mushroom. I feel like I knew about that at one point, but... Beautiful, beautiful day. Anyways, I just hate that game, like, so much. Like, it has good things about it, but so much of it is just unenjoyable. Like, it's hard for me to explain, but just... So, like... Alright, here's why I hate the skulls. They're just damage sponges. Like, they're overpowered damage sponges. You know those, like, arguments you'd have with, like, children? Like, when you were a kid? Where it's like, no, my guy wins because he has, like, laser eyes. And you just literally made that up on the spot. Like, you know, oh, my guy can teleport. Whoa! Whoa, they can teleport. And, like, you can't hurt them with normal bullets. That's not actually true about them. I shouldn't be spreading a false lie, as it were. Fuck it, I'm gonna make it. No! There's just some things that do not bode. But it's not what I would call a good game at all. Like, even on its own. Like, I love the Metal Gear series. I've only been playing it for about a year now. But I've fallen in love with it. And I can't get up. And, it's just, I have a genuine affinity for it. But from an objective view, it's just not fun. Like, I don't like Skyrim. I've never been an Elder Scrolls fan, but Skyrim's just boring. Like, you do so much walking in that game, and combat's so, like, unfun. Like compared to Skyrim, I actually think that Metal Gear Solid 5 is a pretty decent game. Like, I enjoy fighting, like, the normal enemies. I think it's called the Phantom Vision is like when you I'm probably got that wrong, but like when you go into slow motion after you get spotted, that was like the fucking biggest red flag that this game was going to be horrible for me. Like, the Phantom Vision in itself isn't, like, the worst thing ever. The problem is the implications of the fact that they put the Phantom Vision into the game. What the Phantom Vision means is that their game was deemed, at one point, too hard to not have the Phantom Vision in it. Like, something in the game was deemed too hard for, like, players who just aren't good. And that's like, that can mean one of two things. Either it's a genuinely hard game, or it's got so much fucking bullshit going for it. And like, there's just so much fucking bullshit. Like, I'm serious. It also means that, like, the game is so complex compared to older Metal Gear games. Like, look at Metal Gear Solid 1. I'm doing so fucking horribly. I should just go back to the start and skip this. I chose Mario. I didn't mean to do that. Reset button. Don't want to die. But like, I'm playing oh wait, that's right. That's how you do it. I'm like so rusty with this game, it's fucking crazy. That looked like I did it on purpose. But like Metal Gear, it's just... Metal Gear taught me to be okay with long cutscenes in a video game. That's probably the best thing that Metal Gear has ever done for me. Because like before, I was always convinced that like gameplay is a thing that should come first, and Metal Gear Solid 5 is a game where gameplay comes first, and the gameplay is not like fun enough. Like, alright, so like enemies and Metal Gear is so advanced compared to like old Metal Gears that they had to implement things that old Metal Gear games didn't have. It's a little bit of a stretch, but like things like for example, helmets. Helmets are a thing that have been in Metal Gear games. But they're just an example of a more recent thing that's happened because of the advancement in Metal Gear games. Like, look at Metal Gear Solid 1. There are no enemies with helmets, and why is that? Because headshots do not exist. In a world where you can't be shot in the head, helmets are useless. Right? I mean, like where your head doesn't take extra damage than your body, helmets are useless, right? That's why Metal Gear Solid 1 doesn't have helmets. Then when headshots were introduced, they were deemed so strong that you had to have helmets in order to like make up for the just how strong helmets were. And then you look at something like, and all of a sudden in Metal Gear Solid 5, not all of a sudden, I'm not sure on this. I actually don't know when body armor was like introduced, but in Metal Gear Solid 5, at a certain point, enemies just start wearing body armor to make the game more hard. And why is this? Because without this body armor, the game is just too easy. Like, killing enemies is just too easy. Or eliminating them, I should say. Because you just peg them with a trank, and then that's it. Like, they're gonna go out eventually. But then all of a sudden, you see all these enemies with body armor, and you're like... And the reason they're wearing body armor is it means that they're immune to tranks, they're immune to normal bullets, so you can't actually fight them without like using explosives. There's a one-up mushroom somewhere in that area. I'm not gonna bother though. Yeah, see here. So I can go over this flagpole, but if I keep going, it'll take me to a warp zone that takes me to the very beginning of the game. So like the thing is that like all these enemies have body armor, and so there's only all of a sudden all these options that they gave you, where it's like, oh, there's so many ways to play this game, they're gone. You have to play it the boring way all of a sudden, or what you might consider the boring way, I guess I should say. Not everyone will find it boring, obviously. I gotta be honest, this is so much fun. I'm really enjoying this water level so far. And if I didn't have my fire flower, I would not be enjoying this water level. I can tell you that. It's so weird how a Mario game, like, it's so weird just how much of a difference a fire flower can make to like just how fun a level is. It's crazy, man. But like the thing is, like, I love using the sniper rifle in Peace Walker, and I actually mean Peace Walker this time. I wasn't a very big sniper fan before Peace Walker, but Peace Walker was like, yeah, using the sniper rifle is just so, it's intuitive and it's fun and it's just satisfying, you know, man. And I played Metal Gear Solid 5. It was legitimately fun, satisfying, and intuitive. I didn't hate the sniper in that game. It was actually even better because I could use a mouse. Like I hadn't experienced the difference between like shooting with a mouse and shooting with a Gonna go up here. This is the baby way to play this level. Oh god, really? And these things send you far. I'm just gonna do the man way of playing this level now. Never mind, I'm a baby man. Oh, thank god. But so the thing is, like, I didn't enjoy sniping in Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, it was just whatever. It was just a thing. But then, like, Metal Gear Peace Walker, like, sniping, like, became how I played that game. And then Phantom Pain comes along, and all of a sudden there's some enemies with helmets make it where sniping is no longer this fun, enjoyable, intuitive thing to do. It's just kind of like an option sometimes. I was so close too. Man, that was upsetting. That was just upsetting on my part. Like, I'm not gonna blame the game on that one. I feel like I legitimately messed up there. Like, I'm going too fast. But so, like the skulls, like, the worst part about the skulls is that, like, I always beat them using, like, the unintended method. And by that I mean the bombardment, which I'm sure was there to, like, make it where if you have too much trouble with the skulls fight, then you can just use a bombardment. And it's like, yeah, but that's very clearly not what they want you to do. Like, that's not the enjoyable way to play the game, because they say, as soon as you go to the bombardment, they say, if you use this, you can only get an A, or an A+, or whatever. And I don't care about rankings, but the thing is, like, I don't care about rankings, but that's, like, very clearly them trying to come up with an incentive to say, don't play the game this way. Looks like I took the wrong path. And, just the thing is, what if I want to play your game like this? I messed up. I think it's the lowest path. This level warps, by the way. Like, this is something that only really happens in the later stages in Mario 1, but they've put into here very early on for some reason. Oh, whoa. Well, I guess that's the end of my recording. Alright, bye.